we finally have a 1-1 score in the finals, and you can see one in the team that is not Contact Noir, so the world is definitely different today. And Genos being banned here seems to be the smartest choice they could have done here when you think about the through time and space.
Yeah, absolutely. It's such a impactful ultimate that can just get key picks at any point in the team fight. That to get off the board is just a good idea. Contact Noir not risking giving away that Makoa, going to shut that down immediately, and this time Korn are going to ban out the Willow themselves. Obviously, no plan for Willow to making any surprise plays on Serpent Beats like they did on Jag.
Oh, I can just see the final dry tear from Atlas. He's like, yeah, I'm just giving up at this moment. It doesn't matter. I'm never gonna get picked again except if I'm a Norfolk. But, I mean, it makes sense. Like, this map is definitely a dangerous one to have an Atlas running around. But Ash being picked as the first pick here for Korn, you know what? I don't know why they picked that as the first one, because now they have the opportunity to get the Nara Lian combo on Contact Noir. Are we gonna see that again? The same old, same old? No! Oh. We're actually seeing a Barrick being picked as the second one.
Interesting. They're just determined to get his win percentage up. That's what it is. Like,
yeah. We're trying to help him, okay? We're helping our boy out, indeed.
But, I mean, it's a very strong, very dangerous frontline combo there that Contact Noir have laid down the gauntlet, and it looks like everyone's focusing on frontlines right now. Korn locking in the Khan as well. I mean, that's an aggressive frontline pair in there, Ash and Khan.
Do you think we might see a triple tank composition going on for Korn Esports now that the Maeve is out and the tanks are pretty much out of the way now? Could they actually fill up with another tank like Terminus or Torvald here for Korn Esports?
Yeah, I mean, it's not impossible to think of. They might want to rethink that going into a Cassie now, but...
yeah, okay. Maybe so.
Yeah, I mean, let's cross our fingers for a late Ruckus pick from Korn, huh?
Oh, or maybe Emoji. Moji. We're gonna keep on chanting it until we get it in a game. We don't care if it's semi-finals or finals, we just need it. Okay? Guys, do it. Good. We have that in order, and now we see Korn Esports going back to Xenix on that Victor. We've seen him pull off a lot of great numbers, so that makes sense. And finishing it up with a Furia. This is a composition I feel is purely made around pushing and like putting on pressure. There's not so much point control going on here.
Yeah, I feel like Korn are going to perhaps try and Furia to actually capture the points and have everyone else just pushing very, very, very deep.
Ooh, an EV pick on the side of Contact Noir. That is definitely a peppery pick. I can imagine the amount of frustration on the other side when there's an Eevee flying around all over the place. So instead of getting one fluttery person, you get another fluttery person. So yeah, you might be banning one of them, but they can just take the other one.
Well, so long as there's fluttering involved, we're in for a good match.
Yeah, I mean, from what I can see, this is going to be absolutely incredible with the powers of the push strat over on Korn Esports versus the controlled sustain damage composition of Contact Noir. But nonetheless, you know what to do. We're going to sync up slowly as we will bring you game number 3 between Korn Esports and Contact Noir here in the finals of Magistrates Legacy League Season 3, week number 5. Don't go anywhere. This set is going to be absolutely incredible. We're going to take it over to TJDJ and Ridiculously Average.
Hello everyone, welcome to the last game of today, regardless of the results. The finals, a best of 3. It's one apiece between Korn Esports and Contact Noir. Looking down at the rosters, blue side, Noise Overlord with the Stummer Bullets Khan, and Hero playing the Battering Ram Ash, Zeta with the Cherish Furia, Zenix 14 with the Burst Mode Victor, and Report Me on the Cat Burglar Maeve.
Over on the side of Contact Noir, we got Fruz on the Rampant Blooming Grover, Sharky on the Tinkering Matic, Laji on the Wormhole Eevee, and Nemesis on the Impulse Cassie, finalizing it with the Auto on the Mother's Grace and Nara. Bit of a different role. Normally you see Otto on the tinkering barrack, but we've seen quite a bit of aggressive barrack play today, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, if Pisaki is going to be playing the barrack, you know what's going to be happening here. And I always feel as well that when CN really needs to get a win out, they have the emergency break glass with an Eevee pick behind it over to Laji. Speaking of which, is going to win a 1v1 on the back end against Report Me and now move towards this 4v4 fight on the high ground, taking down.
As you said prior to going live again, TJ, you mentioned the fact that it's probably going to be a 1v1 between this Eevee and this Maeve while the rest of the team fights 4v4, and that is so crucial that Laji found that pick very, very early, but Korn aren't giving up too quickly. They're still holding ground as hard as they can, despite the fact that Otto on the Inara is already on the point, and they're already at 99%. This is the danger of having an Inara on the opposing team. Now you got your Ashe, you have to push your Korn back to point, and you have to contest now.
Yeah, and it's a really close call there. Contact Noir will be the ones capturing the point, and Hero losing his life, not able to get on the point. There was Overlord. Looks to be the next target will fall to Laji's Eevee as Contact Noir keep up this pain train going here. And having a look at that yeah. Unfortunately for Korn Esports, not able to get a single kill on the board in that fight, and it was pretty much decided. Laji got the kill on Report Me and then instantly takes down Xenix on that Victor. So
Better flank wins for their team, and unfortunately that is no more evident than it is here. Ice Storm going to be popped by the Eevee, but Maeve is right there, Report Me, looking for that kill, but loses the pounce, doesn't have it just yet, and is now out of position. Have to find their way back to the team, but Khan is up top there. Khan is trying to beat back his team, and it doesn't look like it's going to be enough, but Xenix finds Fruz, and that may be what Korn need. They need to take down this healer, but Inara is pushing all this way, and she's been completely ignored by this team, and this is the danger of running a very offensive composition like this. You don't have defense as you need, and Inara's just going to wall herself up and just try to heal.
Yeah, trying to end. There is going to be the trade here. Laji taking down Report Me losing out with Nemesis here. So, once again, it is the 4v4 composition, and so for Korn Esports, they need to have faith in Report Me. They need to pretty much, they have confidence in the player that they know he's going to win against Laji's Eevee, something that you really do not want to go up against. Otto, very far forward, was pushing the carts completely uncontested before taken down by the barrage. And again, these flanks just going at each other. My word, Laji.
Xenix!
Styles!
Victor play here. I'm just hearing ding, 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 ding the whole time here. Absolutely fantastic on this man's aim. But Eevee's dashing in. She's looking for this blood. The payload is very, very close to conversion. And as you said, DJ, that is all because of the Inara. And Otto's on her way, or their way back to the point. They're getting very, very close. And Inara doesn't care about anything else. She's trying to get there. But Ashe is going to try and contest once again. But she's an off-tank. What are you going to do as an Ashe? You have very little in this battering ram build to defend here, and the seismic crash comes down, finding some members there. No, this is so close.
The seismic crash actually went up top. It helped Laji win that 1v1 against Report Me. A really nice play there in the play, but Otto is going to lose his life to an overpower. Really well timed on the CC reduction going down there. Saki versus Ashe, now stuck in a dome shield and is roasted alive.
It's so close. It's so very, very close. Maeve is the only one on the point right now. She has to stay alive versus 3 people. I mean, she's a grand player, but is she going to be able to make it? She's still going until she gets taken down. But Furia's taking a place. It's not enough. Victor's running around in circles, but sorry, you don't have cardio as your card. You are not that obnoxious, Victor. It's fine, though. You can always come back, and that's really what Korn have to do here. They've got this aggressive comp. They need to use it.
Yeah, they need to take this fight against Contact Noir. As you said, we were discussing this in the break, what we want to see happen here. Korn Esports, their entire composition, as Wuffie said earlier as well, is aggression, is pressure, and it's something that will crumble whenever it's placed on the back foot. So either... And if they need to win this 4v4, they need to go hard aggressive onto Contact Noir and win that 4v4 skirmish. Or Report Me has to win out against Laji and then turn that into a 5 versus 4. It's very... In this situation as Korn, because you've lost that point, you need to pretend that the last point didn't happen. You need to go in with the fresh slate and just be aggressive. You need to take these fights. And of course, Report Me going over the left here, looking for Laji in this 1v1. Will they be able to take it? It's very important. There comes the Inflame for Furia. This could be what Report Me needs, but he's going very, very low. Takes a shot to the face. Laji is just equally as low, but there comes the Assault dominance from Ashe. Inara coming out with a seismic crash, and the spikes happening all alone on the side over here.
The Knight's going to get popped, but Scout coming in as an answer. Barrage following up. Will Victor be able to find any kills? It's a stalemate, but there goes Ash being found by Otto on the Inara, playing very aggressively, but Nemesis is going low. Korn need to find their way back here.
Skirmishes everywhere across this map. Saki again in the face will eat a furious stun beam and will eventually go down, but again, even through all of this fighting, Contact Noir remain in control at this point. Otto is just the Inara on the point, not the immovable objects that he's just capturing here. Noise Overlord having to battle shout to get damage immune as, he's just losing out. Report Me goes down to Nemesis. Ladgy picks up the kill, and just one by one, Korn Esports are being pulled apart by Contact Noir.
I need to take a breather here because this is something I'm not used to. Contact Noir playing a defensive comp? What is going on? This is just something we've never seen them done, and when Korn's playing this aggressive, I suppose you do need to do it, but I'm surprised. They're playing this so very well, TJ. They're just managing their cooldowns and managing their position so very well. How did Otto get up there?
Oh,
what
whoa.
are you doing here, Stone Warden? Gets a seismic crash on both the Ash and Zadir on the Furia, and this may be what CN need here to push this all the way through.
Yeah, this is Contact Noir's draft, just weathers the storm. The shielding from Saki, he's outside the spawn, dropping turrets and just being the flank barrack nuisance you don't want in your rank games. Report Me eats a lot of damage from the turrets. The Inflames has to be popped just to keep things alive, but you start to think this is just too little too late. Zeta goes down, support is gone. Noise Overlord not long for this world as well, and her hero has to use that assert dominance, but with 1 minute 30 left, Contact Noir still in control here.
Ooh, Report Me in a very, very bad situation. Korn just going to pop out there to save them. This is very, very crucial for Korn to find this point now. They need to zone. They need to keep Inara away from the point because Inara doesn't care. She's just going to walk up on that right-hand side, get to the point, and start pushing that shopping trolley all the way through. So you need to address that. You need to stop this team from grouping up and going back into this. And unfortunately, Korn just doesn't have the comp to do that right now.
Yeah, this is the comp that really struggles from behind. Otto, once again on this point, starting to move it across. Zenix will use the barrage straight onto Otto, try and get him down. Mother's Grace does mitigate a big chunk of that damage. With Overlord on the high ground. Whirlwind is used as well to keep everyone top talk because Contact Noir going for a round 2, and in Korn Esports, are still sitting in their corner because Contact Noir straight up into the contest, and it's going to go down to the wire.
There seems to be fighting going all the way, all over this point here, and slowly coalescing as finally Ash seems to be stabilizing here, holding back Otto, rather than Nora, preventing them from getting any further. But Krober's still alive, and that's not something you want to happen. As Report Me, you're dueling this Eevee for sure, but you need to find that Rover. You need to find the support in the situation. With Inflame up, you're going to have to use it now. You're going to have to find a way to stop this comp, and that is the only way I can possibly see. Overpower is available to Korn. They need to pop these ultimates here, TJ. It's too close.
The Report Me goes down, Saki as well. It's more trades going across, but it is Korn Esports losing out here. Contact Noir only one man down. Noise Overlord will fall on the back end. It's now only the Fury and the Victor to contest. Fury is too low. Backs away. Contact Noir will take the finals.